Ready, start, para. There could be situations where differently abled dependents may need payment of annuity or lump sum amount even during the lifetime of their parents or guardians. I propose to thus allowed the payment of annuity and lump sum amount to the differently abled dependent during the lifetime of parents or guardians, that is on parents or guardians attaining the age of 60 years. At present, the central government contributes 14% of the salary of its employee to the national pension system. This is allowed as a deduction in computing the income of the employee. However, such deduction is allowed only to the extent of 10% of the salary in case of employees of the state government. 2. Provide equal treatment to both central and state government employees. I propose to increase the tax deduction limit from 10% to 14% on employers' contribution to the NPS account of state government employees as well. This would be help in enhancing the social security benefits of the state government employees and bring them at par with central government employees. Para. Startups have emerged as drivers of growth for our economy. Over the past few years, the country has seen a manifold increase in successful startups. Eligible startups established before 31 3 2022 had been provided a tax incentive for 3 consecutive years out of 10 years from incorporation in view of the COVID pandemic. I propose to extend the period of incorporation of the eligible startup by one more year, that is up to 31 3 2023, for providing such tax incentive in an effort to establish a globally competitive business environment for certain domestic companies. A concessional tax regime of 15% tax was introduced by our government for newly incorporated domestic manufacturing companies. I propose to extend the last date for commencement of manufacturing or production under Section 115B by 1 year, that is from 31st March 2023 to 31st March 2024. There has been a phenomenal increase in transactions in virtual digital assets. The magnitude and frequency of these transactions have made it imperative to provide for a specific tax regime. Accordingly, for the taxation of virtual digital assets, I propose to provide that any income from transfer of any virtual digital assets shall be taxed at the rate of 30%, no deduction in respect of any expenditure or allowance shall be allowed while computing such income. Expect cost of acquisition, further loss from transfer or virtual digital asset cannot be set off against any other income. Further, in order to capture the transaction details, I also propose to provide for TDS on payment. Full stop. Over.